What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Leon from Leon Talks TV, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're delving into an interesting topic about relationship, attraction, and public affection with your partner. So, recently, Rick Ross broke up with his model girlfriend, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, but Jazzma Kendrick. And guess what? Because she refused to kiss him in public, not once, but twice. And the ones that went viral, imagine that. However, the videos that went viral sparked a lot of conversations. So let's break down what this situation tells us about physical attraction and how money doesn't necessarily guarantee a strong connection. I mean, I've said this so many times in so many of my videos. So let's begin. Chapter 1, the breakup details. First, let's talk about what happened with Rick Ross and Jazzma. It's reported that Rick was upset over Jazzma refusing to show public affection, which played a role in their breakup. Some insiders say this was a big factor in their decision to part ways. Now, we've seen celebrities break up over various reasons, but this one really caught attention because it raised questions about attraction and how we express it. Chapter 2, the importance of physical attraction. Now, let's dig deeper into this issue of physical attraction. We often think that just because someone is famous or wealthy, they can easily attract anyone. I mean, this has been the biggest misconception, especially a lot of the videos that I've done. People just think that just because you have money and just because you have status is automatically women are gonna fall to their feet over you, and it just doesn't work like that. But here's the thing, the reality is physical attraction is much more complex. Just because Rick Ross has money and fame doesn't mean he automatically gets the level of affection he wants or think he can get leading with money and status. So some women out there are actually defending Rick Ross's ex-girlfriend Jazzma choice not to kiss publicly, saying that showing affection should come with comfort, not pressure. Others argue that choosing to show public affection might suggest a lack of genuine interest. So what's the truth? It seems that strong attraction goes beyond fame and fortune. I mean, it says it themselves that they need comfort for public display of affection, which shows that, but most likely, the woman didn't have comfort kissing Rick Ross in public. That goes to show you how big attraction is. Chapter 3, understanding the red flag. The problem with this is that while he realizes what's happening and he actually moved on from the situation, a part of me still thinks that he might still look at the situation thinking, well, I can get another one, meaning I can get another model. He might believe he can just find another model, right? However, if he doesn't address his issue through self-improvement and focuses on looks maxing and maximizing his potential instead of relying solely on his money and status, he will likely continue facing similar problems with other women until he makes a change nonetheless. I mean, I think I heard a rumor before it was floating about that one of his girls moved on with Mick Mills or something like that. They were sharing the same girl. I don't know if she bounced from him to Rick Ross. I don't know, some weird things like that. However, nonetheless, kudos to him for recognizing this situation and moving on swiftly. It's a good thing because even though those types of rejections happen twice on camera, he recognizes who he is. However, the fact she knows he was famous, meaning she knows she was with a famous partner and knows it's going to make headlines and still does it a second time. Yeah, you gotta know your worth, guys, because at the end of the day, it's good that he's aware of these signs. However, as mentioned before, it was also mentioned that she wasn't comfortable with public display of affection according to various sources from her camp. But let's be for real, guys. Every woman will break the rules they set for themselves. Women only make up rules for the guys they're not interested or have no attraction towards. Cause let's be real. Because if she were with, let's say, someone like Michael B. Jordan, I'm just using him as a base because he's like Tyrone. Let's be for real. If it was Michael B. Jordan, she would be all over him in public. And a big reason for that is she wouldn't want any other woman to take him away, even public display of affection wasn't her thing. She would still do it just because it's Michael B. Jordan. So, as I said, women make the rules for the guys they don't like. This is just based on my experiences and my observation. So, Rick Ross being a celebrity might make it easy to assume that he would be able to create that comfort, but the situation shows that attraction is built solely on money. Attraction isn't built solely on money or status, and it really boils down to how attracted that woman is towards you. Chapter 4. Money can't buy desire. So this brings us to a critical point. Money can't buy that burning desire for connection. Real attraction comes from physical attraction, which results in chemistry, not just from wealth or celebrity status. A strong relationship needs both parties to feel valued and understood. Now, money and status and all the other good stuff, those are big bonuses. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have the attraction, you're just going to be used and abused, man, to be honest with you. So even if you're rich or famous, you don't have that genuine bond. Your attractiveness might not be as strong as you think. People need to feel that eagerness to connect and want you, which money can't create on its own as much as people think it does, but it does not. Chapter 5, the realities of attraction and relationship. Let's talk about the situation with Rick Ross. He's got the fashion, I give him that, and the finances. But when it comes to fitness, it looks like he fell short. And let's be honest, physical attraction is always going to be number one. I keep telling people this. However, we should all aim to go where we're loved, go where you're appreciated, to be exact, right? Not just needed or tolerated. Rick Ross knows his worth, which is good to some extent, but sometimes even those with power and money don't realize what they are getting into. It seems like physically his girlfriend wasn't that invested in him. She cared more about his financial status, from what I can assume, right? In the end, he was getting played, and it sounds like he finally woke up to that truth. Now, it's okay if a woman shows interest mainly in a guy for his money or status, but if you start noticing those signs, it's important to walk away quickly. If you choose to stay and any chaos occurs that happens afterwards, it's on you. And you know, the funny thing is, well, I mean, I don't know the behind the scenes intel or what was going on, but however, think about it. If she won't even kiss him in public, what else is she holding back privately? Like, you know, a little bit of bedroom fun can be taken away, or she might, you know, use that line to say, oh, I'm not really feeling okay to do it today, right? So that's also going to affect bedroom activities. And it's likely that she's not showing much affection it's likely that she's not showing much affection in their private, intimate space, right? So this situation speaks volumes about her true feelings, and it's a huge red flag, because at the end of the day, if she's not attracted to you, you're going to have problems in the bedroom, because you want a woman to feel like she wants to rip off your clothes whenever she sees you and jumps on you anytime she has a minute with you, right? So the reality is, many celebrities and wealthy individuals think they can rely solely on their money and status, while having those things is great. They often overlook the importance of physical self-improvement. If many of these celebrities were to put the same effort into their careers as they should into staying in shape and maintaining their appearance, they would do a lot better in the dating market, and they wouldn't be getting finessed for their money in divorce courts. They wouldn't be getting finessed when it comes to like child benefits and all these other things, or being used for clout and a quick come up. And to think as well, right? Rick Ross has been in the game for 20 years. And if he hasn't changed much physically over time, it hints at a certain laziness, right? Because at the end of the day, he's got enough money to have an indoor gym. He's got a swimming pool. He can hire a personal trainer. So, like, what's he been doing for the past 20 years? Do you know what I mean? So, really and truly, man, at the end of the day, I will say self-improvement isn't easy for the average Joe. But for someone like Rick Ross, it shouldn't be that hard. I get it. There's distractions that they have when it comes to money, the parties, the lifestyle, and all that. I get it. But at the end of the day, man, it takes dedication and discipline. And sometimes these wealthy guys don't want to put in the effort. They might be comfortable where they are, but they need to understand that not all women are there for them, for love, if you want to call it that. Many are just attracted to the money and the lifestyle and the fame. Sure, these celebrities might get some things out of those relationships, but nothing really compares to a genuine connection. Trust me, when a woman really truly is into you, trust me, nothing beats that. And she really wants to be with you because she's truly into you. You see, at the end of the day, attraction isn't just about wealth. It's about building strong connections, putting in the work to improve yourself, and looking for relationships that are rooted in genuine connections and respect. Conclusion. In summary, the breakup between Rick Ross and his ex-girlfriend highlights some important truths about relationships. Shows us that public affection, physical attraction, and genuine connection matter a lot. Just because someone has fame and fortune doesn't mean they'll automatically attract someone who's interested. Anyways, on that note, I want to leave it there. Thanks for joining me today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Let's chat in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more info. Until next time, and salute.